You would like to start as an entrepreneur and you would like to know how you can reach your goals, and you're curious about how time management as an entrepreneur works, then stay tuned. I will explain it to you in the following video. Yeah, how you reach goals and how you handle time management as an entrepreneur. This is the topic we are talking about today. My name is Birgit Heidenreich. I'm business coach and consultant for startups, freelancers, and those that want to become one. Let's jump into the topic. Yeah, how you can reach goals and how you set time management as an entrepreneur. It's totally different than as an employee. That's the reason why we are talking about these topics today. Why do we need to set goals in general, in private and also in business? You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. So what does this mean? Exactly. You have a lot of wishes and dreams, and they only come true if you set goals and you can reach them perfectly. So how we can reach goals? One opportunity is that we follow the method SMART. SMART stands for S, like specific. Name your goals as precisely as possible. So it's not enough to say, I would like to be an entrepreneur, maybe in some years. No, then you will never be an entrepreneur. So you need to name, what would you like to do? What kind of service would you like to offer, and why would you like to offer it to your target group? And who is the target group you are wishing to have as your clients? That's very important. So be specific as possible. It also should be measurable. So say whatever you want in very clear words, in qualitatively words, but also quantitatively. So for example, I would like to have 20 clients. They are really happy because they followed me and I could do them some consulting hours, and now they are successful entrepreneurs. And I would like to have this in the next 2 years. So it's very clear and it's measurable. And just if you do it like that, you can check your success, and you can also see if you need to optimize something. Goals should be attractive, but that doesn't mean that you don't need to reach goals you're not attracted from. It just means that you need to optimize and change your mindset about it. For sure, there will be some stuff you're not into. You don't like to do figures, for example, or you're not good in marketing, or maybe also in sales, or in general, there is a meeting you need to have with this person or with the government, and you're scared about it and you don't want to do it. But it's one step that you need to do to reach your total goal, getting an entrepreneur. So you change your mindset and say, hey, if I can do this now, then I'm one step closer to reach my goal. And the goal is something you are attracted from, otherwise it wouldn't be a goal from you. Also, it should be realistic. Realistic means in time, in terms of time, but also in resources. So if you say, hey, tomorrow I'll be a millionaire, congratulations if this is realistic. If not, change the way you set your goal. It could be that you say this is one of your truly wished goals, but then maybe set the goal in a realistic timeline. Also, maybe it's that you need some more people, and at the moment you have a network, but all the people you are having in your network, they are colleagues, friends, so they are all employed. And if you start as an entrepreneur, you need to set up a network for entrepreneurs. So if this is one thing you need to have to reach your goal, maybe you need to change the timeline and say, hey, it's not possible to reach my goal right now because I know just 3, 4, 5 people, but I need definitely more. I need maybe 20 people or 100 people, depending on your goal. So Don't set goals too close. If they are not realistic, what happens with your motivation? The motivation goes down. And if you don't have any motivation because you can't reach the goal in the time that you set, that's not good to continue. And now we are at the time, we were talking about it already. So set clear deadlines, realistic deadlines, but they need to be measurable. And for that, you need to have a deadline. Yeah, and I'm sure you have heard about it. You need to have different steps. So you have a step that needs to be done in a short term, mid-term, or also long term. Make sure that you know which kind of steps to reach your goal needs to be in the different things like short, mid, or long term. Some of them are very urgent, so you need to prioritize them. And others, they are urgent too. But first, to reach this step, you need to complete another work, or you need to complete another step. So set them in the right direction and prioritize. And it's also fine if you need to reprioritize, because sometimes that happens, that you take a decision and say, hey, I will finish this until next week, and then comes something along and you need to change your prioritization, and maybe then you need to say, okay, I can't finish it until Friday, but maybe you can finish it until the Monday after. In general, I would like to tell you something about perfectionism, because I also had the same problem. As long as you're employed, your boss always tells you you need to do everything perfect. Everything needs to be minimum 100%, if possible, more than 100%. As soon as you are an entrepreneur, you need to change this mindset. I don't want to say that as soon as you're an entrepreneur, you can get lazy and yet you can do bad work for your clients. Sure not, because if you do so, you will not have any longer any clients, right? But I would say, for example, if you produce a video like that, there will be something you make something wrong, or you say something not perfectly in the same pronunciation you would like to have it, or whatever. It's not possible to have it perfect. If you do it perfect, you need to record the video, for example, 100 times. But this costs you a lot of time. So you need to find a balance between it needs to be good, but also don't waste your time. So do the best you can until you know it better. And then when you know it better, do it better. But stop trying to be perfect. Yeah, now we are talking about time management as an entrepreneur. You can see we have busy people and we have productive people. Busy people will do a lot of shit and they will work long and they will work hard on it. And productive people, they select the stuff what they really need to do right now. And so you can get productive. Maybe this one helps you. Important work, what is urgent, do it immediately and do it yourself. Important stuff that is not urgent, schedule and also do it yourself because it's important. If it's not important and urgent, delegate it. And if it's not important and also not urgent, hey, don't do it, because then no one cares. That's exactly what makes the difference between productive people and busy people. Another thing I really like is this one. What you do and your results. 20% of what you do leads 80% of your results. So do the 20% that matters and forget the rest. At the end, no one cares, and focus on the stuff that really gets you successful. And one thing more, because right now you are thinking if you should take the jump from employee to entrepreneur. Stop being afraid what could go wrong and start being excited of what could go right. Because if you are really into offering your service as a freelancer, or you think your product you have in mind for your new startup needs to get seen from the world, go out, shout out loud, and try your very best. Because I promise, if you really believe in yourself or in your idea or in both, you will be successful. Yeah, this is what I would like to tell you about the jump from an entrepreneur. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. If you would like to create your business model, scan the QR code. I'm offering a 3-part online workshop in August, 3 times on a Friday evening. We will create your business model step by step. So I wish you good luck, and I hope to hear from you.